telescope is an extension of its owner that allows us to peer into the universe to see nature on the grandest scale, with wonders that boggle the imagination. This is Galaxy Log for May 19th, 2025, and it's subtitled One Night Only. Yeah, it's like it has been for a while now, where here in the Northeast, weather-wise, it has not been great for astronomy. And this was really the only really good night of this dark window. First galaxy is NGC 4750 in Draco. Here's where the galaxy is located. Here's our view of location of 4750. And here's an near view image. First particulars. It's a fairly bright galaxy, 11.2 magnitude, high surface brightness at 12.5. It's not real big. Its type and its distance. And for the near view image, it's the 12-inch f4 Dob. Eyepiece is a 6mm, gave me 200 magnification, and sky conditions were excellent. Fortunately, even though it was just that one night, sky conditions, transparency, and scene were very good. Galaxy is in a nice star field. It shows a bit of an oval shape to it, brightening in towards its core area, and a faint little stellar nucleus that stood out, especially as seen would pop in and out. You could see the stellar nucleus stand out. Here's a image of the galaxy. You can see this like ring shape of all around it, and you kind of get it. That's where the brightening in that inner part region is being seen in the 12-inch telescope. But yeah, it's a nice galaxy. It's a fairly bright galaxy. It shows some detail, a little bit of modeling in that area of the galaxy. You can see that stand out, and with averted vision, you could slightly see maybe just a little bit more of the galaxy of its size. But yeah, it was a nice view for the night. Our next galaxy is NGC 5448 in Ursa Major. Here's where the galaxy is located. It's right off the handle of the Big Dipper. Here's our view of the field of NGC 5448. And here's the near view image. First particulars, it's fairly bright, lowest magnitude, good surface brightness, pretty good size. Its type, its distance. For the near view, we get the 12-inch f4 Dob. Eyepiece was an 8mm, gave me 150 magnification. As I mentioned previously, sky conditions are excellent. So the galaxy showed a nice elongation, fairly bright central region, and a stellar nucleus that would pop in and out with seeing. It wasn't easy. With averted vision, the galaxy showed a little bit to the northwest side of the core to be slightly brighter. And if you look at this image, this nice image of the galaxy here, you can see this one arm here seems to stick out a little bit more than on the eastern side of the galaxy, and that's what I was seeing right there. I'd like to come back to this galaxy with the 20-inch on a darker site and see how much more structural detail I can see. But the galaxy overall with the 12 at this dark site and this eyepiece was a pretty good view. Our last galaxy for this month is the really nice galaxy NGC 5248 in Galaxies. Here's where the galaxy is located. As you can see, it's right on the border of Virgo and Galaxies, and actually is a outer member of the Virgo supercluster. Here's our view where the galaxy is located. And here's the near view image. First, the particulars, magnitude-wise, it's a bright galaxy, but its surface has a fairly low surface brightness. good size. It's also, here's its type and its distance. For the near view telescope, it's a 12-inch f4 Dob. Eyepiece was a 4.8 millimeter, gave me 250 magnification, and as I mentioned, sky conditions were excellent, which boded well for this with this eyepiece at this higher magnification. I did look at it with the 8 millimeter eyepiece and the 6 millimeter eyepiece, and both views were really good. But I thought with the sky conditions and the scene was really good, that the higher magnification would bring out a little bit more finer detail. Galaxy showed a bright core region, little stellar nucleus, and this really neat shape that you can see in the photograph of the brighter part of the galaxy. I didn't see any of this out where you see in this photograph, this faint outer region. But the brighter area was definitely stood out in the 12-inch. On the western side of the galaxy, you can see here this brighter arm curving to the north. And I could see that, especially when the sea would really snap. You could see this brighter part of the galaxy here hooking towards the north. And that's what that was. It's this brighter arm right here. The galaxy bit modeled, but really, overall, it was a really great view with this eyepiece. And I spent some time viewing this galaxy. I will be going for a future Galaxy log with the 20-inch, and I'm certain there'll be more detail to be seen. But no, the 12-inch gave it a really great view. This is a really fine galaxy. Its low surface brightness can hinder some viewers if you're in a light polluted area, or if you're not having a real large, you don't have a large telescope to view through it. But on a good dark night, a good dark sight, even a smaller telescope should give this galaxy a fine view. All right, this is a summary of this Galaxy log. Dark sight is my closest dark sight. It's about a 35 minute drive north of me. It's good elevation. It's rated as a Bortle 4 site. Fortunately, this night was excellent, relative to the dark side itself, with really good transparency and seeing. Telescope is the Orion Optics UK 12-inch f4 Dob. Great telescope, as I mentioned before in many previous Galaxy logs. Terrific optics in this telescope. Eyepieces for the view of NGC 4750 is the TeleVue 6mm Delos. For the fine view of NGC 5448 is the TeleVue 8mm Delos. And for that view of NGC 5248 is the APM 4.8mm XWA. Terrific eyepieces. I really like this line of eyepieces. And that's it for this Galaxy log. Clear dark skies and happy galaxy observing.